thing I would ask you to do sounds trite, but I mean it sincerely, and that is believe. Believe. I'm not asking you to do anything but believe in our values. And the reason I say that is because in my experience, the first ones to accept the Republican talking points are Democrats. You want me to say it again? One senator wins. And we've been acting like Chicken Little all over America. Now, either we believe in our values or we don't. My values don't depend on the political climate. See, I just don't believe that the budget is a math problem. I think the budget is our means to help people. I think government has a role to play, not in solving every problem in everybody's life, but in helping people help themselves. I believe in generational responsibility. It's an ancient idea. It has nothing to do with party. Everybody learned it at their grandparents' feet. This old idea that each of us is responsible in our time to do what we can to leave it better for a generation to come. That I and you are responsible for these young men and these kids right here and kids we will never meet, but whose chance comes after ours. Generational responsibility. And if you believe that, act like you believe it. Because nothing persuades like conviction. Nothing persuades like conviction. I am not motivated by ambition for other or higher office. One more term, I'm done. I have had, there's a lot of speculation about me cutting and running, like just about every one of my predecessors. The going has not always been easy. But I'm interested in this job not to have it, but to do it. Because it hasn't been done for a long, long time. So ambition is not what motivates me. Entitlement certainly is not what motivates me. I think these jobs should be competitive. I think it's great that the field is crowded. Although my wife, I think, had the best response when she said, someone said, well, why do you think so many people are challenging you? And she said, well, who wouldn't want to serve after us? We've done all the heavy lifting. I'm certainly not motivated by, powerful friends who are saying, hurry up and get in there so you can look after us. I'm motivated by gratitude, and that's all. And some of you here know what I'm talking about. I came to Massachusetts when I was 14 in 1970. You can do the math. And I came here from welfare on the south side of Chicago. And it's been from that moment, Massachusetts people and schools and jobs and opportunities that have given me blessings I could not have imagined growing up on the south side. I'm grateful for that. And all I want to give back is what was given me. That same better chance, a better school, a better job, a better government, a better future. And I'm confident that if we pull together, if we inform ourselves, if we make it personal, and if we believe, we will win and deserve to win. Thank you all for being here. So a couple things. Did everybody hear the question? No? Not too well. So I'm going to paraphrase, okay? And the question is about jobs, really, and economic activity, and some things that we can do in partnership with Medway to increase the commercial activity. Is that a fair paraphrase? So you're right. The more grants, the smart growth initiatives, the growth initiative, and so forth, we have had partnership, and we have to keep that going. All that capital investment is about jobs right now. As I said, we have doubled the road and bridge program, and we'll increase it another, I think, 30% next year. Something we are able to do because of the way we have managed this budget. A couple things I've just drilled down a bit. How many people work for you, Lou?
12.
12? So Lou's business at 12 people is indicative of 85% of the businesses in the Commonwealth. They're small businesses and sole proprietorships. And I hear over and over from small business, I'd be interested in what your experience has been, that they want to hire, they can hire, they're beginning to see activity, business activity pick up, but two things are holding them back, at least, and there are two things you hear everywhere, and then a raft of others. Access to capital and control of healthcare costs. I had a meeting yesterday with some small businesses ranging from from a sole proprietorship to, I think the largest was 45. And they are looking at healthcare premium increases in this year of between 13%, that's the low end, to 45%. And in that 20-25% range is not uncommon. There's a small law firm up at, I don't know what you're dealing with or whether you even do, but I don't have to put you on the spot.
Yeah, no, that's all right.
But is this similar? Is this similar?
Right, it's to the point where I personally can't afford to do it.
Right.
As an independent small business owner,
Right.
sole proprietor,
Right.
can't afford it.
So here's the trade-off. I'm sorry to go the long way around, but this is really important. Small law firm in Worcester. They were planning to add 2.5 positions, 2 lawyers and a part-time receptionist. They got their health insurance premium increase 24%. They can't figure out how to do that. Small insurance brokerage firm, 55% increase. They got the business, the point is, but they can't afford to add the staff because they can't deal with that, with the trade-off. Exactly. And so we have, on an emergency basis, asked the legislature for some power basically to cap this right now. The rate of medical inflation is 3.4%. And yet year after year after year, insurers are charging these double digits. And I have had them all around my table in the office, insurers and hospitals and all the rest of it, and the conversation just goes around and around and around about all the different factors and how complicated it is and nothing can happen, and the voice that's never at the table is Louis. Or yours, and your own family. It's breaking local communities. I mean, you must be dealing with this in your own town, but yeah. So we've just said, look, enough. We've got some great ideas about payment reform, which will get cost under control over time. That's 5 years out. We need some relief right now as a bridge from here to there. And the reason it's in a jobs bill we have filed is because without small businesses hiring, we are not going to get a recovery. So we're trying to respond. It's not very glamorous, but we're trying to respond at the level that small businesses say they need. We're going to use some existing authority to cap insurers effective April 1. So that should take hold. Okay. Well, did everybody get the question?
No, sir.
Questions about some of the, is it within today's paper?
Yes.
Reports in the paper today and yesterday about cuts to local aid. So let me put it this way, since I feel Karen Spilka behind me.
I got your back still.
We have proposed in our budget level funding local aid. No cuts, no increases because we can't afford that. But no cuts in local aid, and we have proposed fully funding Chapter 7 support for the public schools. That, by the way, is a pretty heavy lift at a time when the bottom has been falling out of so much. But these are the kinds of investments which I believe make us stronger over time. Our proposal is the start of a negotiation. You know that with the legislature. And what you've been hearing is that the legislature wants to try to do some other things and spread the money around a little differently. And we will continue to work with them, to get them to come around to our view. But it's a negotiation. And I would say to you respectfully, even though I know she's right behind me, talk to your senator and rep. It's important. I mean, they're not looking to hurt you. They want to help too.